So Jesus' empty grave clothes foreshadow 5 wonderful truths for God's people. The first is this: those empty grave clothes assure us of His resurrection in such a way that we are also assured of our blessed resurrection. For if we believe that Jesus died and rose again, Paul writes, even so them also which sleep in Jesus will God bring with Him. 1 Thessalonians 4:14. In other words, the Spirit who also raised up Jesus by His power and by the Father's power and by Jesus' own power. There's texts to prove all of those. The whole triune God was involved in that resurrection. But that same Spirit will also quicken our mortal bodies, Romans 8:11 says. So just as Jesus left behind His grave clothes, so we too, although He was sinless, but bore our sin, but we will leave behind our grave clothes, and symbolically our grave clothes of sin. And we will immediately be risen and clothed with a white robe of His righteousness, leaving all our humiliating sin clothes behind. No more sin. No more sin clinging to me, even though I don't cling to it. Like clothes cling to our bodies. John Owen said that's the difference between a believer and an unbeliever. An unbeliever clings to sin. A believer experiences that sin clings to him. But no more. The sin clothes shall be laid aside and will be raised in the likeness of Christ, clothed in His white robe of righteousness, rejoicing that we will sin no more. The Lord is risen indeed.